Hey guys, Deathbringer here. We're on Fallout 4 The Wandering. Okay, this is going to be different because in this stream we're going to go through all of my characters, well, most of them. There's one or two that, sorry, there's three that not going to be shown just because one of them is for a different series and two of them are barely even started. So, but obviously you've got my main character. The backstory is a little bit weird, and thanks to the Creation Club, I can finally actually implement it properly, as you can tell by the number on my back. Okay, this character is supposed to represent me, and Curie is supposed to represent Teen. Because we can't play together, she's got a robot version of me. And I would have had if I was trying to get back on my original character, but the problem with that one was everything started messing up, so I couldn't go on that. Otherwise, the backstory now would have been slightly different to what it is now. Okay, so my character and Teen, or Curie, on here, we both came from California. We lived in Vault 15 because technically it turned into a settlement. Thanks to the Vault Dweller, or I think it's the Vault Dweller. And basically, me and Clarissa, Teen, sorry, I'm butchering this. Oh, I had it all planned out in my head and it was completely fine and it sounded perfect, but now that I'm saying it out loud, it's like screwing up. Alright. Me and Curie travelled from Vault 15 through New Vegas, through DC, and then ended up in the Commonwealth. We joined the Minutemen and defeated the Institute. Pretty much this character is based on me and will be. Unfortunately, because me and Teen can't play together, I've had to make up a storyline where she's somehow here in an NPC form. But pretty much what happened was we ended up leaving Vault 15 just because we wanted to go explore. Okay, I love this woman, but she picks her fucking timing. I've got to find my own address now because she's sending me a new game, Anthem. But the problem is I've got to actually find the address. Okay, basically what was going on was we wanted to go out and explore, and we did. We ended up exploring a lot, DC and New Vegas and stuff like that. And we travelled for a good few years, and then we ended up in Boston. And because we ended up cutting through Boston, and we was just going to carry on going through, and then we heard Preston asking for help. So we ended up staying and helping out. Oh, I'm just going to have to type this out, for fuck's sake. I've got multiple people now messaging me, even though I've gone live. It's really fucking annoying. I don't mind Teen, that's fine. But when it's other people, fuck off. Okay, so when we got here, we decided to help out the Minutemen and protect them and pretty much join up and sort them out. Over the next few months within the game, we defeated the Institute and we found a little cozy place that was pretty much untouched. And we ended up calling it home. Hence why I am slowly doing up each room with little knickknacks and stuff. I'm a kleptomaniac on here, so I've literally just started finishing this room. I put all the furniture in, I've got to put all the detail in. Bedroom still the same. Okay, what I do want to say is the character stories ain't fully solid. They can change with new information I get, because I don't know the full information of Vault 15. I know it was pretty much what started the cons and the 4 factions and stuff like that. I know that. I don't know the entirety of that side of things. I haven't fully written this, like, my backstory on here. I didn't want it to be like where I came from the Vault, Vault 111, found out my son was a dick, killed him, and like that. I wanted something unique, and that's what I've done with quite a lot of my characters. There are 2 characters that are definitely unique in their own right. But this character, to sum this one up, like me, sum meet up in this universe, me and Teen traveled from California all the way to Boston, cutting through New Vegas and DC. We weren't there for the events of Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. That I will say. We left the Vault like maybe a year after everything kicked off. Like, it was probably just before the Brotherhood left, is what I'm gonna say. We came here, we helped the Minutemen. We joined the Brotherhood mainly because I wanted a set of power armor and some cool toys. I joined the Railroad because I wanted to specialize in stealth as well, which I haven't actually done. And stuff like that. I am going to be wandering around on each character, as this one is like the easiest one to explain, and some of them are actually probably easier. But when we ended up settling down here, and my setup on most of my characters are almost the same. And with this character, it's pretty much, well, I use anything and everything. Maybe mainly like really powerful weapons. But this isn't actually on my outfit. I just put it on just to show the 15 off. Alright, so I'm going to switch characters. I kind of butchered telling my story. It's easy to say when I'm not recording or streaming. So I'm going to quick save because I have been doing stuff. And we're gonna go down the list. We're gonna go down the list. And we're gonna go to my Raider character now. Okay, my Raider character is a special case. I originally just wanted a Raider character because I had butchered my original playthrough and because I wanted to keep my Raiders alive, which I'm actually starting to feel bad for my main character now. But here is my Raider character. By the way, the names of them... This was before I got into the role-playing perspective properly on the game. I thought the stream's quality went down. Okay. She is called Teeny. I didn't know what to call her. And Teeny just went, "No, Teeny," I think. I can't remember exactly. But her backstory is, because this is like a really short ass fucking backstory, so I'm not going to like bother doing anything. But my companion with Teeny is Dogmeat and my Sentinel Power Armor, which I've lost my Raider Power Armor. Wait, do I still have the Overboss Power Armor? If I do, I've got no fucking clue. I've played this character, I'm like level 41 or something, and I still haven't finished doing the house, nowhere near. Oh. But the Raider, this character's backstory is mainly... Oh shit, where the fuck is all my power armor? Oh, I got XO2, but where's the rest? Might be in the closet. Yeah, there's the torso. Ah, shit. Okay, I'll sort it out some other time. But when she came out of the Vault 111, she was so distraught from witnessing the murder of her husband.
Ma'am?
She ended up going... Something snapped.
Human on deck. Attention!
Something had snapped in her personality and she went deep into chems when she exited the vault. She tried doing something in memory of...
Hey, come on.
In memory of her husband, but the problem was she didn't fit in. She ended... After she was like, she needs to get clean of the cams, she joined the Brotherhood and took down the Institute, but she didn't feel right being in the Brotherhood. No one accepted her because of her mega drug abuse. Because she couldn't quite give it up because of the dreams. Because she was constantly replaying the death of Nate over and over again. So she ended up leaving the Brotherhood. They still the Brotherhood's still like friendly with her as much as what she's done, and she turned to crime and pillaging and murdering, and she found that she enjoyed it because it eased her own pain. So she became a world-renowned raider. And who the fuck are you now, scavenger? I think I slaughtered everybody in that. She became the world-renowned raider that we all know and love today, and she doesn't care about anybody's feelings. She is cold, and if you even look at her the wrong way, she will probably cut you up. Just because she's constantly in pain. If you actually look in the inventory, I played personality out pretty well. She's constantly taking chems. Got a dick told just in case if she gets addicted. Well, she's always fucking addicted, but she is always taking chems.
Fucking kill!
I actually did a couple of episodes of Goodbye Mr. Cabot, part 1 and 2. But that was before I modified the characters. I've actually started modifying each and every character slowly but surely. Give me a second. Sorry, Teen's trying to like get Anthem sent out, and she spelled my last name like horribly wrong. I think she was Balfour. What was it? Blam Fralf. My name is complicated to fucking spell, and I forgive Kenny. But, where, fuck, I forgot where I am now. Shit. Fuck, what was I saying? I don't know, but, I was... Welcome to stream, hope you enjoy... I'm not gonna eat the dog. Alright, basically, the reason why she's on so many chems is because she's constantly in pain and she just wants to forget, so she's always taking Gel Psycho. But there's not really much to tell you about this character's personality because it's pretty much just there. She became a raider, she started taking chems heavily. How she's not dead, I don't know. And the Brotherhood still hate her, so... Okay, you're gonna have to forgive me that I don't remember you. I haven't got the best memory in the world. That's why I keep butchering these stories. Wait, I think I'm vaguely remembering. I think I'm vaguely remembering. Alright, I'm gonna switch characters and then go on to the next story, because this one's pretty easy. She's a drug addict, and she's pretty much not one to be fucked with. Oh, and this character's weapon setup is totally different to anything I use. That's pretty much it. That's all I use. Okay, who's next on the list? Now, do I really want to do him? Because I don't think I've even properly written his story yet. Now I'll do him some other time. Okay, Ruth. Okay, this one's a little easier to explain because it's just mainly the fact that I really wanted to join the Brotherhood. I really wanted. Okay, I like the Brotherhood, but I don't agree with their views. Teeny is at home, but she hasn't got a PlayStation at the minute because it ended up getting left here. So, unfortunately, she's not going to be in the streams. I don't think she's ever in my Fallout streams. Maybe 76. Alright. This is Ruth. Her backstory is probably the... I need to paint a Pip-Boy again. Her backstory is relatively simple. Pretty much, when she left the vault, it was a similar way of my Raider character, but from it went dramatically different. She didn't get hyped up on...
Attention! This is a reminder. Any recovered historical, technological, or social documentation should be delivered directly to Proctor Quinlan.
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel.
Okay.
That is all.
Okay.
I saw the Institute explode from up here. Great work.
When she left the...
perhaps we should mourn for the
okay,
innocents who
I'm actually
died
going to
in the
fucking
Institute.
leave the Pridwin because I can't even hear my own self thing. Ah, shit. Where is all my oil? I don't even know what Edge of Tomorrow is.
Did you bring me in?
What am I doing? I need oil. Screw it, blowtorch will do.
Reactor coolant?
People
They
on
have
the
liberated the
two.
Commonwealth.
I wish they would do a Brotherhood Pip-Boy paint job.
May the Institute's fall be a lesson to
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm going outside. I'm going outside. I'm taking my power armors. I'm taking Kate. I'm taking my Sentinel power armor, and we're going Jesus Christ, I can't hear myself thinking here.
Democracy.
I think that's why I've never stayed in here for very long when I'm recording. Because I have to have the, my sound turned all the way up so you guys can hear it. It's really fucking loud in my ears. Oh, this character is really weak outside of power armor.
Attention. This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Dr. Quinlan for evaluation.
Only together can
Anyone
we
found
stop
in possession of
Alright, Kate is
will be
my
subject
romance
to
companion.
inquiry and punishment.
Kind of weird how it kind of worked out. Turns out she's bisexual, so she likes both. I had to play that off because I actually just wanted... I thought I could help Kate the same way I helped this character kind of thing. Alright, now that I'm leaving. So, she left Vault 111. She did dive into the bowl. That I will say. She was lost for a couple of months. And then... because she didn't know what to do. She had to go look for her son, obviously. So... eventually, when she kind of climbed out of the bottle, she joined the Brotherhood and did all the jazz to get to the Institute and all that. But she joined the Brotherhood hard. She lives and breathes the Brotherhood. God, I ain't been on this character in a very long time. I love doing that. This character mainly joined the Brotherhood because she could have joined the Minutemen or the Railroad and done the same thing.
Is a preferable alternative.
Don't you start or I will shoot you. When she joined the Brotherhood in respect of her husband. And for that very reason, she took it very seriously. She followed every order. She is by the book. She doesn't do chems. She stays away from them. She has the odd drink, but she tends to keep herself not intoxicated.
A failure.
Hi. Hi, Andy. Over time, she grew a bond with Dance. This is where it gets slightly complicated. She started seeing Synths differently, but because she's so deep in with the Institute, you fucking idiot, wrong character. Brotherhood, she has to follow the orders. So reluctantly, she did kill Dance. Admittedly, I was actually trying to save Dance on this character because I've never saved him before. So I actually tried to, but it didn't quite work out that way. So, what's that? Ah. That's good. I'm surprised I can't actually kill you. What the hell is going on here? My aim is off. My aim is terrible with this thing. Okay, there we go.
Dictionary database. Entry.
I'm not that good for the Gatling laser.
A form of government in which the state controls everything.
Okay.
And people are denied freedom.
Oh, that was a legendary? Okay. But she ended up just joining the Brotherhood, and she didn't want to kill Dance. I actually used to spell his name as in Dance, like Boogie and Dance. And for some reason, whenever I say that, I actually start doing a boogie. Anyway. But as you can tell, she still lives and breathes the Brotherhood, and she lives in the Prydwen. I don't actually have a player home for her. I wanted to use a player home, but I wanted to be close to the Brotherhood, and unfortunately, you can't customize the quarters you get, which sucks. I would love to customize it, not heavily, just enough. Okay, please tell me I've got a jetpack. Fuck you two. Okay, that's one. I'm not getting footloose. Okay, I'm starting to actually rethink my characters because they're actually sounding a lot more simple than I've been saying.
America will never fall to
I know there's one character that I can't keep her story straight, and that's my railroad character because it's so confusing. It confuses the shit out of me. What are you? Oh, you're a settler. Alright. I don't actually settlement build on here. But the one thing I don't like doing on this character, because I can look past killing synths if I bend my morals majorly. If I bend my morals majorly, I can kill synths. But when it comes to basically harassing settlement, saying feed me, and you're gonna feed the Brotherhood, that's kind of like a no-go for me. I don't like doing it, but because it's a Brotherhood playthrough, I did it anyway. Because I'm trying to make the most of the character, because I think I'm level 41. Feed me! I'm level 41, I think, on this character. I don't know how much actual time I've put into this character. I know my longest character was like almost 12 days. So that was a lot done. Not all of my characters... Oh, no, I'm now level 41. It must have been my other character that was level 41. Alright, let's level up. I need to start leveling up my power armor. I need pain training. But I need science as well. Alright, how... why? What? Oh my god, how did I complete this game? Oh, it's because I'm using mainly heavy weapons. Okay, well, I need to start leveling up that. Okay. I think the next character on the list... Alright, means that's... what's going on? Okay. The next character on the list... Probably... Okay, I've done that one. Bella is for a different series. Mr. Meadows. I can give you a brief look on him. He looks exactly the same as my main character. A brief look on Mr. Meadows is basically he joined... this is me. This is my view of, like, I joined the Brotherhood just to get shiny stuff. Because in all honesty, I would probably join the Brotherhood just to get a set of power armor. And get some nice, cool toys. And then, obviously, I in the role-playing perspective of it, I started seeing... When it came to killing Dance, I turned my back on the Brotherhood. I saved Dance. I managed to save Dance. Yeah, I'm basically him. I like shiny things. Yeah, pretty much. What I did was I saved Dance, I turned my back, and I moved into the Mechanist lair. I think I've recorded that because at some point I will be doing like a mini series of showing all my settlements and what I've done with it on each of my characters. How it's different and stuff like that. I think the most I've done is on my Minuteman character. And then I'll do player homes separately, like when they're fully kitted out and done. But pretty much it was just me messing around. I joined the Brotherhood to be able to save Dance, and I turned my back on them. And I brought back the Outcasts. Because I had the Sentinel power armor, I was able to join... I was able to... What's it called? Use the Outcast power armor paint job, and I loved it. So I brought back the Outcasts. I've been Project Deathbringer for so long. I can't ever see me changing my name. I've gotten so used to my intro and outro. I mainly named myself Deathbringer because at one point I actually admired Project Syndicate, or the Syndicate Project. I can't remember which it is now, but he changed so much over the last few years. I lost a lot of respect for him, and then I moved on to Markiplier, and now I look up to him as kind of that way. I don't want to change my my YouTube name. I've been Deathbringer for too long to change it. Maybe if this one ever like goes down and I decide to completely redo a channel, but nah, I can't see it changing. But pretty much all I wanted to do with Mr. Meadows was bring back the Outcast, and we operate out of Vault 88. Squirrels are cool and funny. Okay, this is my Minuteman character. My hardcore Minuteman character. I wear the General's outfit minus the hat. The hat sucks and I hate it. I live in the Noir penthouse, so I'm living nice. Minus there is when I first started using this place, that started turning and I can't access it, hence why I've got that in here. And I can't fix it, so that's bugged out. This was painted. I haven't done the Minuteman quests. I've actually got a few new quests, so I might play on this character for a little bit. I've got a few things to do. It's mainly that one that I've got to do to get the Minuteman paint jobs. Now they've actually added Minuteman paint jobs. It's awesome. But this is pretty much where I live. I'm not going to do a full tour. My companion on this character, I technically have two, but I travel curing.
Hey,
come on.
What do you want?
Minuteman can have relationships.
Only together can we stop the spread of the...
It's just Preston's a little, what's the word? He's more on the work. But you can, Minutemen can have relationships. Alright, what am I holding? Oh, I'm holding this. Oh, it was a joke. Oh, cracker. I need to unmark Preston and... Oh, wait, no, on this character I use them as markers. Okay, this guy's personality is a little bit complicated if I get it right. Alright, first things first. Do you, as a person with your morals, think synths are people? Because, in my view, synths are people and I try my best to protect them by any means necessary. Even if it's going against the brother. And gladly I will blow that fucker up. Which I think I have done on this character. This is actually my highest level character for now. Because I've played on it so much and I've built up quite a few of my summons. But I'm probably going to get attacked as soon as I leave this place. Alright. I don't know. I can never get the start of his story right. But somewhere between the death of Nora... Whoop, fuck, that's automatic.
Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
Shit. If the place burns down, it burns down. What the hell?
No work to get someone there.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Whoops. Get off my road.
This place is so violent.
You think? Okay. His story is a little bit weird. It's the same with another character, but this character is a synth. A full-blown synth. I do believe the Soul Survivor is a synth, but they did it in such a way that you can choose whether or not your character is a synth. And in my view, my character is a synth. What the fuck? Oh!
Victory is assured.
I think this is my most OP character I've got. Where was I? Basically, somewhere between the death of Nora and him being released, they swapped him out with a synth. Wait, did I just hear help? Yeah, I ain't doing that, because last time I helped someone, they tried to kill me. I know what's over there. And I've done a quest. Somehow, the Institute got in there and swapped him out. It was an experiment to see if he would be able to find his way back. Because they put a little underlining directive in his personality. You must find a way back to the Institute. And, God blimey, he got back to the Institute, alright? He just wasn't the best. He just wasn't best pleased with what the outcome was. The Institute marked this character as a failed experiment because he grew too strong, too powerful, and pretty much wiped out the Institute from the map. Alright, if you just commented, I didn't see it. It's probably says profanity or something.
Communism is a lie.
I haven't been on this character in so long. I'm trying not to quick save because I know what happens if I do. Because I'm in the middle of the Boston town and downtown Boston, and this place doesn't exactly like saving properly. So, but he was released from Vault 111 and immediately started hunting to get his son back. That was his main objective. Why can I hear water here? Yeah, wait, was that my phone? Or... No. 079 678 he left the vault. He got to his son. He did get to his son, and he does have Sean somewhere. I think he's either in Sanctuary or Vault 88. He then started noticing things that were different, that weren't quite right. He was able to. He can't take radiation from the water anymore. He can't take radiation. Like, he can heal his own rats without doing anything. And slowly but surely, he had the suspicion something wasn't quite right about himself, but he doesn't know he's a synth. But saying that, he defeated the Institute, defeated the Brotherhood. I thought I could hear someone running towards me. He defeated the Brotherhood, and he just ended up becoming the most powerful person in the Commonwealth. Oh. He uses a variety of weapons. He takes his role as general very, very seriously. And he just wants to protect the Commonwealth from whatever has happened to him and to prevent it from happening to other people. That would be pretty cool, but no. I have like so much fucking ammo on this character. At least when it comes to cells and... Why have I got 2 different versions of that? And I've lost my shotgun. You need to be repainted because you are ugly. Oh well, when I do the quest, I will put a Minuteman paint job on you. Okay, now I can say that I'm out of Boston. Well. Alright, it didn't zero kill by me. Here's... I have started actually... this character, I made it identical to my original character because I actually made this one before my remake. And I made it exactly the same. And then I was like, I'm going full-fledged Minuteman. I'm not going to see that coming because I have a feeling it had profanity in it or something that was deemed wrong. So eventually I ended up cleaning him up, gave him a shave. Wait, am I even towards the sun? Let me take the hat off. And I just cleaned him up and got rid of most of the scars and the face paint and stopped dyeing his hair. Put him in Minuteman clothing. Well, the general clothing. And pretty much just... What? And just moving from there. Eventually, when his character has reached to the point where he can't do anything else, I will do what I've done on my Institute character. I actually did it on purpose. Oh wait, I can't. Synths don't age. So I can't do that to him. So he can never age. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wish I couldn't age. I wasn't trying. Okay. There are I only have 2 synth characters. Only 2. I don't know if that one is actually next, so I might actually shut up. Oh, you're taking a long time. I don't like it when it does that. Yeah, it is. Okay, this character is extremely unique. I have actually written her story. Like, I'm going to quickly pull it up now. And this is as much as I have actually written. If I know where it is. I think it's in this one. Ah, here it is. Yes. Alright. I was actually going to turn her story into, like, her personality and her backstory into an actual book, because I like writing stories. Yeah, I don't want that to happen with this, because I got pissed off with Skyrim doing that yesterday. Alright. 27/7, the day the bombs dropped. The mother and father of a little infant Sean get ready for the day. They planned to go to the park and spend the day together. Before they knew it, the news announcer reports bombs being dropped. They panic and run to Vault 111, where they get into a cryogenic stasis for the next 210 years. And that could psychologically damage someone on its own. The mother wakes up groggy from being in stasis, but remembers what happened while she was asleep. Her husband was murdered, her child was taken. Tears begin... I'm not actually going to read that fucking part. This is actually for a book. But anyway... She escapes the vault, and she ends up seeing Codsworth for the first time in freaking over 200 years. And he pretty much fills her on what happens. This is her. I actually tried to change her face, and I think I butchered her face. But Codsworth tells her to go to... Oh, fuck. Tells her to go to Concord to find some help. She helps the... I think... Wait, have I done the Minuteman? Like, did I help them? Or did I, like, completely walk past it? No, I did I think I did help them. Give me a second. Yeah, I did help them. She helped the... Not entirely sure what you're on about. Okay. She helped the Minutemen. She actually helped the Brotherhood at one point. And then she went to Diamond City.
Hey, come on.
At Diamond City, a man pulled her aside, which was Deacon,
with security up.
and gave her
Do
a...
not interfere with...
Shut up. And gave her a... holotape.
security operations.
Shut up. Gave her a holotape with some footage from somehow that they got from the Institute. And it was her. And originally when she did go into the vault, she had no scars. So this is where it gets a little bit confusing. I accidentally fucked this part up. But I kind of wrote round it a little bit. But the footage showed her fighting a Deathclaw, and she was super strong, fast, agile, and she managed to basically disappear in the room and losing the Deathclaw almost entirely. So the Deathclaw couldn't find her, hence why she was so good at stealth. She killed the Deathclaw. Obviously, she took some damage because of the 3 scars on the side of her fucking head. But what the Institute forgot to do, even though it was really fucking noticeable, was they forgot to remove the scars to clean up her face, the damage. And that's where Deacon came in and said that's how you got those scars on your face. And slowly but surely she looked through all the other documents that Deacon had, and she ended up joining the railroad. But because the son was still missing, because at some point between the death of her husband and the time she woke up, she was replaced. The same as my Minuteman character. But slowly but surely, she started coming to terms with the fact that she's not the real Nora. Hence why the name isn't Nora, it's Shadow. And she ended up renaming herself Shadow. And with the Institute, I think she's called the Wanderer. Oh look, Deathclaw. No, that's still here. Right, how is my meal? Let's find out. I'm actually in the middle of blowing up the Brotherhood. Sorry, but...
Neutralization operation complete.
Okay. I thought I was going to sneeze, but apparently I didn't. So, she decided to carry on making the Institute believe that she didn't know who she was. She didn't, and she fooled them really easily. She found Sean, and obviously he's the director of the Institute, and she also... That made her so angry that he had become such an evil person. She outright shot him in the face. I think I outright killed Father. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't played this. I've been mainly playing my remake character for a while, but she ended up going back to the Institute, and they are currently in the process of. Wait, no, I didn't kill him. I resisted the urge from shooting him because I needed to do the actual main quest. I'm now remembering how far along the storyline I am. I haven't killed him because I was supposed to actually save the railroad and help them save the 12th sense. I think that's like we're almost in the process of doing that. Now I'm starting to remember what I've done. Okay. So I think I'm mixing up a couple of my other characters because I have actually outright killed him with a shotgun before. I have outright killed him, just I don't think I've done it on this one, at least. Pretty much whenever I finish talking about the characters, even though I'm butchering their storyline, probably maybe another hour. Probably not even that. Because I don't know how many more characters I've actually got left. I may go into my main character, my brother, my Minuteman character, and go do something. But not entirely sure. But when she destroyed... to be honest, her story is still going. I haven't fully written her story yet because I'm still in the process of doing the campaign. I've been writing this character's story as I play. But another thing I will say is she became the hunter of the Commonwealth. She was hunted in the, like, without the Institute knowing, or knowing it was her. She has been hunting down Institute operatives around the Commonwealth. Hence why she's got this outfit. She has a special, two special weapons which are good for synths and robots. And why she's living in Goodneighbor. Goodneighbor, the house in there, the player home in there, is a... what's it called? A synth... not a synth. No. Institute. God. An institute... what's it called? Safe house. And she killed everyone there. And took it over. Oh, I haven't even spoken to her brother yet. She took over it. Took the tech. And the Institute still doesn't know. Which is actually quite weird, because you'd think they would know that their safe house has been overtaken by someone they currently are working with. But, either way. Alright, dude, have fun. Thanks for joining. What the fuck? Alright. Also, another thing to note is, because I'm writing a story as I go along, I'm about to be... the reason why there's so much noise coming from over there is because I've actually got a quest to go in there, kill everyone, take the bird, go to the Bridwin and blow it up. So this story for her is always evolving because it's not done. But she is like hardcore save the synths. So that's the way she is, and that's the way she will always be. She just doesn't... She's like badass with some emotional problems. And I'm trying to keep her light so she doesn't have to carry so much stuff. Okay, who else have I got? I don't think I've got that many now. 1, 2, I've got 3 more. Okay, Marky. Marky is my full-blown Institute character. I have actually aged him. I've actually aged him quite a few years. But in short and long of it is he exited Vault 111. He didn't like what had become of Boston or the planet Earth in general. And he started hearing rumors about a clean place called the Institute. And so on and so forth. He ended up tracking him down, going there, and he joined the Institute. He didn't care about what happened up top. So he is now the director of the Institute. The short and long of his story is he really does not like the above ground. Hey, look, my power armor. I was going to give him a set, but he always breaks it. But this is him. I can't... This was before I named... This was like where I was just trying to get like playthroughs and I was like, oh, what was Institute playthrough? Or Brotherhood, Railroad. That's why I never named them properly. And this one's called Marky. Whoa, put that down. And I aged him. He still had scars. He just got old. Over time, he got old. And he sees synths as machines. He doesn't believe they're people. He believes they're machines. Oh, something I forgot to mention about my brother character. She killed Synth Sean as well. She left him to die. But his story is pretty simple. He just didn't want to be up top. He just wants to be somewhere safe and he can call home. And I might actually play the Institute character for a bit because I've got a few quests to do. And I'm actually kind of like... I like each faction for its own reason. I would love if we was able to... I would love if it was able to take over the Institute and turn it into a full-blown settlement and the Director's Quarters became your player home. That would be fucking amazing and I would love it. But obviously that's not the case. And I live in the Institute. I was living in the Neon House, but I ended up moving back here and putting everything on display, and I don't mind it. It's got what I need. I was living in the Noir Penthouse as well. It's got what I need, and it's got plenty of storage. And I've put some stuff on display. But this character's pretty simple. He just doesn't like above ground. When he left the vault, he left, saw what had happened to the world, and he pretty much written off the entire world up top. And now he's trying to redefine mankind underground. And surely, but But he just didn't want to be above ground, so he... I love the side of the Institute, I love the stuff. It looks cool, and I like it. I love the Institute. The Institute does look fucking amazing, and it looks pretty. To be honest, I would expect the railroad to take this place over, to be completely honest. But still. But yeah, I think this is the most simplest character I've got, is the fact that he doesn't like anything to do with up top. He only goes up there, and when he does, it's in power armor. So he stays clean. And this is going to be the worst fucking episode ever. I'm sorry, I don't expect anyone to watch this. But I really like it. I wish you could move Sean into there. But obviously you can't. But I aged him to like mirror that he's been here for a while and he's had a long-ish life. But he's still got quite a few years left yet. But that's pretty much my Institute character. I don't play this character as much now, because I've pretty much done everything. Because this character is so fucking evil, because this is my evil character, but this character is so evil, he even destroyed the Raiders. He killed off Far Harbor. He reclaimed what synths he could from Far Harbor. He blew up what's it called? He blew up the Children of Atom. And he killed pretty much anyone who got in his way. He doesn't value human life unless it's in the Institute. That's one other thing you gotta know. He does not value human life unless it's in the Institute under his care. But yeah. But that's him. I do have two other characters. I don't want to tell you about her, but because it's like really fucking stupid, and it was just like one of those things that I was like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. I'll give you a quick overview, but I'm not going on it. Elizabeth is my really innocent character. She grew up in Vault 81, and thanks to the Creation Club, I can finally have the Vault suit and put 81 on it. And she grew up in Vault 81, reading comics and stuff like that. And she became obsessed with Nuka-Cola and comics and stuff. I have the Nuka-Cola player home installed, and that's where she lives now. And she collects anything to do with comics, the Silver Shroud. She's trying to get hold of the... what's it called? Nuka-Cola outfit. And she's just pretty much like a comic book nerd, is pretty much. But she is so soft-hearted. I think she is part of the Institute. But that's because there was a bug in my game where if I tried to... Because I'd done it twice. I made this character twice. And no matter what I did, it would bug out whenever I went to go blow up the Institute. So I completely redid it and just joined the Institute just to get that part done. So that doesn't play in her story. She's not part of any faction in her role-playing thing. Mary, on the other hand, is not the most complicated character I've got, but she isn't the easiest. Okay, everybody remembers Bella from the walkthrough series I have. Bella is the mother of Mary. I've completely butchered this shit. But in a role-playing perspective, Bella is still part of the Institute. But she left. She moved out of the Institute after all the things she had done. She didn't agree with it. She left. She rebuilt Arcadia. She rebuilt Far Harbor exactly the way it was using Institute technology. And then she found Vault 88 that wasn't used, and with the help of certain types of synths, she ended up building Vault 88 up. It's not finished, nowhere near. But she fell in love with someone. She got pregnant. And introducing...
Never thought I'd be an honest-to-goodness vault dweller. Huh.
And this is Mary. She is now the overseer of Vault 88. I tried to make a vault. I'm not that good at vault builds. But this is her quarters. I'm not going to do a full view, but yeah. She has lived in the vault for quite a long time. And only recently has she started going out exploring, because she found, when she reached 18, a file had unlocked. The file had unlocked in her terminal. And my companion is Dogmeat and Sentinel Power Armor. I don't think I've done anything in any other settlement, but when the file got unlocked, it was a message from Bella asking her to destroy the Institute. Not for a malicious meaning, malicious purpose, just the fact that she had done so many wrong things as director, and the Institute was still doing them to this day. So she requested Mary to open up the vault door on a certain day and go destroy the Institute by any means necessary. Join the Brotherhood, Railroad, or even the Minutemen. Just get rid of the Institute. And that's what she did. She fulfilled her mother's wish and she joined the Brotherhood. I mainly joined the Brotherhood because I wanted the outfit. Have I actually done anything here?
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
No, I basically just did really shit stuff. My weapon selection is a little bit weird on here, I think. Yeah, I use the Overseer's Guardian, the Old Reliable, Ultimatum and Deliverer, Suppressing Hunting Rifle, and the Material Rifle, and then just a combat knife. I am almost out of ammo because I use so much of it. Is this? No, this is an auto. But full Vault-Tec fucking gear on, just because I wanted a Vault Dweller. But she destroyed the Institute with the Brotherhood, and then after I think she ended up killing Dance.
Easy living, this ain't.
Hey, look, it's one of my Vault Dwellers. She ended up having to kill Dance, which she did do. Reluctantly, she did do. She didn't want to... Wait, did I kill Dance? Let me look. Yeah, I did. But she killed Dance, and then because she felt like she had done bad when she joined the Brotherhood because of all the sins that she does believe are people, she ended up leaving the Brotherhood for good after she had done all the work they asked her to do. After she got rid of the Institute, she kept Sean, and it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain Sean's personality, like, with it, but basically, Sean believes that Mary is his mother. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to play that into the story, but that's how it is. And Mary left the Brotherhood and wanted to travel and protect her vault by any means necessary. And she's now set out on a path to help people and protect them, unlike what the Brotherhood does. The Brotherhood protects them if there's something they need. So that's it. That's all of my characters, I do believe. I think it's only been an hour. But I know I have like some, what the fuck? I know I have some really weird storylines that don't exactly make sense. It's because I've got so many storylines, I'm trying to keep them making sense. Because of my ADD, I get bored of the character really quickly, hence why a couple of them actually ended at, like, character level wise. Some of them are like around 40. Level 40. But I do want to, like, fully kit out all of these characters and fully write their stories one day. It would be cool. But I'm going to end the stream because it's only been an hour, and tomorrow's stream I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and hit that subscribe button. I have been Deathbringer, and I will see you for the next one. Cheerio and goodbye.